Hi, this is 365801 and this is another buddy read. So this buddy read is with Katie and maybe with Bazaar as well, who I know has already finished. So late. This is The Heart of Thomas by Moto Hagio. And I am really happy that everyone has been able to pick up a copy of this because it has given me the impetus to finally get started. And I have started. I have already started. I've been intimidated by this tome for such a long time. But finally, this is the month. We're going to get it done. This probably means I won't get my 1330 done, but I will at least get my body redone, and that's the main thing. And also it means that this is finally going to be removed from my TBR, and it's been on for such a long time. I was lucky enough to pick this up for £6 something, £6.70 or something. It was less than £7. Years and years and years ago. And then of course it was really difficult for everyone to get a copy, and so now that Fantagraphics have decided to re-release The Heart of Thomas, I don't know, with a new version. This was translated by Rachel Thorne, but at that point in time they had not transitioned, so mine is an older version, with the newer version I think will be more accurate and up to date, which I feel really good about. So I wonder what everyone else's the same front cover, or is there a different front cover artwork? But yeah, so I am 100 pages in, well, almost 100 pages. I think I'm like 98, 99. And we have been introduced to the main characters. We've got Julie, who is kind of suffering the psychological effects of being the reason or excuse given by a young boy in the school that they're in to unalive himself. So yes, this is that kind of story. So if that's something that is difficult for you, then maybe just don't watch this. Find something else. Practice self-care. But yeah, this is going to be discussing that. It's going to be the main catalyst for this story. So yeah, this new boy has arrived. His name is Eric, and he has a striking resemblance to this young boy, Thomas, who had unalived himself and then sent a letter to Julie saying that this was his heart and this was his feelings, and that he should understand, which caused Julie some psychological damage. And of course, within 2 weeks, this new boy has come who looks very, very similar, and everyone in the school is in a bit of a tizzy. Julie shares a room with Oscar. So far in the story, Oscar's my favourite. I don't know how long that's going to last. But yeah, he's his roommate and a prefect, and kind of tells it like it is, but he's also a bit of a rebel as well, a natural leader. The food fight in this first section was hilarious. I loved it. And I already feel completely invested, which is weird because I've tried reading this a couple of times, but I've only got the first couple of pages in and gone, ugh, I'm just not in the mood. But already I'm in the mood, and I think I could read this in one day, which is great because it is supposed to be an April read, and I need to get it done before the end of April. There's only a few days left because, as I said, I am late to starting this. But I feel like I need to have something to eat. I've got a video exporting. We shall see. It's my 1330 part 1. Yep. So yeah, we'll see if it gets exported because it still says it's got an hour and a half. But I am kind of hungry, and I'm wondering what I've got in the house that I can eat. Probably some noodles, or I have some croissants. I have lots of cheeses as well, and salad. So I probably should make something. Got a couple of eggs. Got some bananas. I don't know. I'm in two minds because it's around midday and I've got no video to upload. I'm that behind in my videos. I've got so many to edit, and I've been working so much that I just haven't had a chance to get them all done. But yeah, it's probably going to rain around 3, and I don't want to get caught in the rain, so I might just eat what I've got in my house. Make do with what I have. But I do need something, and something probably substantial with some protein. I do now. Should a baked potato maybe? Oh, maybe I should put a couple of baked potatoes in the oven. That's the plan. So I will put a couple of baked potatoes in and continue reading. Maybe check in with another 100 pages have been around here, and the next pink section. I really like this though, isn't it great? But yeah, maybe another 100 pages. I will check in again, and my baked potato will be done, and I'll be ready to eat because I'm kind of feeling a bit peckish now. Now I realised that I haven't got a image for this next video that I've got. This one is a little bit too big, so let's put that there. No, let's put this one here. I need to make this for my thumbnail. So yeah, let's put it all. I'm not doing very well. They're just slightly bigger than I want them to be. There we go. So if I take a photograph like this, well, the long ways, and then I'll use that for the next video, or the one that I've just filmed. So yeah, I'm going to take a wee picture of this first, and then I'll talk to you about how much more I've read. So I have now got my baked potato tuna salad. It looks really nice actually. So yeah, I'm going to enjoy this. Probably end up eating that and then just scarfing on whatever else I've got in the house. I am now another 100 pages in to the next section. So yeah, I think, yeah, 198. So I was at like 100. I was at like 98 last time. So I've gone 100 pages in. Man, this is messy. It's melodramatic. It's over the top. It's kind of a bit ridiculous. It's just like a telenovela. It's like things after another, after another, after another one, another, like things going on. I'm here for it. I'm here for the messiness. I'm here for the drama. And because of the design of the characters, the design of the uniforms, everything about it screams things that I've read. But knowing that this is where it came from is really cool. Especially like Nakamura Asumiko's work. There's a lot of her works, some of which have not been translated into English, that have this vibe going on. And I'm kind of here for it. I really feel like that's where this all came from. I'm really enjoying it. It's mental. We've just left on a cliffhanger where Oscar's being kicked out of the 2-room that he's sharing with Julie, and they're gonna put Eric in, and I'm like, oh, this headmaster, he is just as messy AF, and Oscar's still my favorite. It's like, oh, the shit's gonna hit the fan. And why did Oscar not say anything? Like, you're a fucking douche. But I do like Eric being like, I'll be killed. This is great. I'm loving it. I'm actually really loving it. But it is getting cold now and a little bit darker, and I do have some videos that I need to edit. I've just got that one done, and it's taking forever to upload as well, so we'll see if that does. But yeah, it's starting to rain and I don't want to leave the house, so I might just sit here and read the rest of this, being very late. I'm going to eat something first though, and probably watch a little bit of Plan D while I'm eating so that my book doesn't get damaged anyway. Plan D is great. She's this Korean lady who just makes food and makes clothes and goes to the gym. That's her life, and it's so relaxing. I love watching her videos. They're so relaxing. So yeah, I'm gonna eat this, carry on. So I've managed to get to page 310, so another 100 pages. More more melodrama. But I do love all these frontispiece, is that what it's called? When you have like a chapter artwork. They're just stunning. It kind of has that sort of Art Nouveau-esque type feel to it. I really do enjoy them. They're all so very different. It's just so lovely. And I'm so enamored with the art style now. I always felt like I wasn't really 100% because it was so old-fashioned, but the more I think about it, the more expressive each of the panels are, the more I mean, look at that one as well. It's completely different, but so beautiful, so gorgeous, so detailed, like art. And where are we with this? I mean, I can't even remember what happened 100 pages ago because we were at the pink bit, weren't we? Oh yeah, he was moving into the room. Well, oh my goodness. It's just been, I mean, it literally is at every chapter there's something dramatic happens, as well as something, so the little shit stirrer that he is, what's his name? Ante? 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 I don't know. He's a little shit, isn't he? He's basically the one who started it all. And then you've got the whole thing with what happened and how did he, oh, and now we're getting a little bit more. Oh, what happened to Julie when he was younger. Something obviously did, and we now have more of a clearer idea of what that might be. And then poor Eric got the worst possible news. And Oscar's also having to go through things. It's all very messy. But one of the things that I found the most annoying was when the attorney came and he said, you can't stay here. The house is up for sale. And I was like, excuse you, sir. Excuse you. Whose house is it now? I mean, it belongs to him. It's his house. Surely. Unless she has debts and things, but it doesn't seem like it, because if this was the grandmother's house and then the mother's house and now it's his. So you should just, rein your fucking neck in if you had one. Cheeky bugger. Just because he's the attorney doesn't mean that, if you are a child, yes, you are supposed to have a legal guardian. But that doesn't mean that it has to be one of the men. And also, what, is there money? Does he have money? They must, because she was constantly getting tutors for him. So there must have been money for the tutors, even if she was constantly having boyfriends. So for me, in my mind, there must be money somewhere. And he's being incredibly high-handed about deciding these things. Just because he's a child doesn't mean that it's not his fucking money. So I was a bit annoyed about that. I was like, excuse you, sir. Who do you work for now? Yeah. Anyway, the travelling back and the granny? Jesus, the granny. Oh, the Nazi granny. I mean, she must have been right. Talking about good Aryan race and all that shit. Oh my God, it turned my stomach. But very, very much so that he's having to put up with that in his house. Julie is 100% disturbed. You know that he is. Trauma. Left, right, and centre with these kids. They are so dramatic, and it's just twists and turns, left, right, and centre. And they're all full of trauma, and it's shocking. Anyway, I am editing. Oh no, I'm exporting my haul video for April. It's just about to finish, and then I'll quickly do the extra. There it is. See, I'll do the extra that I do for my patrons, which is basically a compilation of all of the unboxings. Which shouldn't take me too long because it's quite a small haul this month. Quite a small haul. Although I'm still waiting on something to come in the post, and it's not come, and I'm a little disappointed. Not that I'll get round to reading it straight away, but I feel like I'm in the mood for spending money on more books, and I'm like, no, stop, don't do it. But if they're cheap, they're quite good, you know? It's like, do I want to buy these things at this price, or could I get them for cheaper? And I kind of feel like I can get quite a good, even on Amazon right now, and I shouldn't have been looking, but I did. I looked. There was a whole load of Tokyo Pop ones that were about £7, and that's quite a good price. Maybe £7 something. I'm like, oh, I don't want to. I want to just maybe not, but then the price will go up. And I don't have them, so... May is my birthday month though, so... But I also have things I need to buy and things I need to spend money on, so I'm in 2 or 3 minds. Anyway, I am now at the 300 page mark, and I think there's another 200 to go. It's not bad, isn't it? I've done quite well. I think I want a cup of coffee or something warm me cockles, and a little sweet treat, and I've got plenty of sweet treats. So yeah, I think I'm going to put the kettle on to have a cup of coffee, and maybe a biscuit or something, and edit the next video, and then as it's exporting, read the next 100 pages. This is actually going quite fast now. It's going quite fast. We'll see if I get it finished by the end of today. So I'm at page 379, and the doctor just was like opening the door to show that Eric was there, and absolutely no privacy, no no patient-doctor confidentiality, none of that. He said, fuck that. And it just made me so mad. And I realised that's what I'm getting the most angry about when it comes to this book. It's not the kids and the kids making poor choices and fucking up or doing something stupid or inappropriate, because they're kids. Kids are going to do that. Kids are going to make those choices that aren't necessarily going to be the best choice for them. But it's all of the adults in this story. It's the adults. Every single adult in this story has been making choices, making decisions, taking away the agency of the children around them, and they're all fucking wrong. Every single choice, every single adult in this story, from the start, they're all making the wrong choices. They're all doing things that's the wrong choice for the children around them. And they're doing it with that heavy-handed, high-handed, we're the adults, we know better, no agency. And I don't know if that's a product of the time in which it's supposed to be set. Yes. But also maybe a product of the time in which this was created. It's so different now. And yeah, kids, need to be protected. They need to be looked after and all of that. They need to be able to run things themselves. They need to be given choices. And all of that. Yes. But every choice an adult makes in this is the wrong choice. And the kids are having to deal with the trauma of it all. And I really feel like this is almost like it's talking about the fate versus free will argument in stories, which I love. I love that from when I studied classics. It's a really fun one to look at, the fate versus free will. And in this case, I feel like, are some of these kids fated to have to deal with certain things? Or are they the ones making those choices that then impact their lives? And I feel like when you have that fate versus free will, a lot of the people who argue that it's fated are actually just talking about how other people have made choices, and those choices impact the lives of other people, and they can't really do anything about it. And therefore, it must be fate. It's like, no, someone else made a shit decision, and you're going to have to live with someone else's shit decision. And that's what this is all about. It's about all of these kids dealing with trauma because of the shitty decisions of the adults around them. Done. That's what this book is about. Shitty adults doing shitty things. And the kids just being messed up because of it. It's really fun. It's really interesting. I'm loving it. It's wackadoodle. It's so melodramatic. And yet I can't help but think, yeah, all of these reactions to sparkly eyes and shocked faces and all of that over the top. A lot of it's like totally valid. Like, Jesus Christ, that was a twist. And yeah, fair enough. Honestly, fair enough. Because patient confidentiality? Who the fuck's that? Bastard. These adults are toxic AF. Anyway, I'm going to continue on. I'm on 379, so I don't have too much more. Maybe another 100 and something pages to go. So, yeah, I might still... I didn't have my snack. I just had another cup of coffee, but it was a little one. It was just a little one, so I might need some more. And I am exporting another one. This is my unboxing, so this is the... I'm doing well on the quick video and exporting thing. Should be fine. But I've got another couple that I need to edit as well, so we'll see how much I get done today. And it's almost dinner time already, but because I had my baked potatoes a little bit later, it was kind of more around 2ish, that I'm not really massively hungry, but I could probably have a snack. I'm thinking pita breads with cheese inside. That might be quite nice. And I've got salad, so like cheese and pita bread. That sounds quite tasty. So yeah, I might have that. They're in the freezer, so I might have to take them out there and put them in the oven. Okay, but no, but what the fuck? What the fuck is with this story? Why are the adults like this? So he's finally coming to a bit of a conclusion about him and Julie, and Oscar is, you know, they're kind of getting more friendly, and then this guy walks past, and then this teacher, not the head teacher, because I was like, what the fuck is going on? Who is this man? And it turns out it's Thomas's father. What the actual fuck? No, seriously, why is he in contact with him? And why is he like, hey, yeah, come and meet the boy who looks just like your dead kid? What the fuck? What the actual fuck? I cannot with these people. Oh, they're all insane. It's just crazy. What? Why? Yeah, come on over to our house for tea this Saturday. No, thank you. I'm sorry for your loss, but it's got fuck all to do with me. Like, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you? Jesus. And what's he doing? And then not even involving the head teacher? Because I'm not sure if I was the head teacher, I would sanction that. I would, in fact, be firing that teacher for being inappropriate. Oh my God. Oh, this is insane. Where am I? What page am I on? 419. It's just twists and turns. Twists and turns, this story. If I knew that this was going to be so entertaining, I would have read it ages ago. My God, this is insane. I'm loving it. But also, what? Oh, it's the adults. It's the adults. Yes, the kids are doing stuff. They're saying stuff. They're causing more harm. They're causing more strife. Yes, but it's the adults in the story. Because we all know now what's been going on with Julie and why he is the way he is. By this point in the story, if you hadn't already guessed, you really should have, because all of the clues have been given us like hundreds of pages previously. We know what has been going on. We know. Oscar told us. He told us all. And yet he was still able to just bump into that guy, whatever his name was, in the train station. And nothing was done about it. Like, adults aiding and abetting crimes, sweeping them under the carpet, and just letting it go on. Oh my God. And then the audacity of that head teacher to be like, no, Oscar, out you go. We're going to put this, a dead kid's doppelganger in, even though they'll have all heard the rumors. They'll have heard the rumors because they heard the rumor anyway about Oscar and Julie, that little shit stirrer auntie had said. Oh my God, the story is insane. And the adults in here are insane. The only one that actually, no, even him, I was going to say, even the only one was like Marie's husband, who was like, hey, let's have a relationship. And I was thinking, no, he's just looking for someone to look after him, because that's what men do. That's what men do. He stole the kid's mother, and when the mother died, he's like, I'm going to take that kid, and that kid will then be my support because I've lost a limb and I'm grieving. And even though I did not like the kid, I want that person to be my caregiver because now I'm crippled. That's what he's looking for. At least those motivations I can understand. All of this, I don't even want to turn the page. I don't want to know. I don't want to know the stress reading this. I am enjoying it though. I decided not to have, I'm not hungry, so I've just been snacking on pretzel sticks instead. These are Polish pretzel sticks. It is late, but we've still got lots of sunlight because it's now into summertime and we're so close to the end of April, so I can actually keep reading. I will probably eat something more substantial in a bit, but I might actually just wait till I finish this because I am so close to the end, guys. This is gonna be a very boring reading vlog, but such an exciting book. If you haven't already, you've got to check this out. This is so good. Get yourselves a copy. I do remember reading a few of the short stories in the Moto Hagio Drunken Dreams one. That weird one about the iguana. Loved it. It was so weird. I've never forgotten. And that's this, I think, the true measure of a story is if you find it forgettable or not. This is not forgettable. It's insane. Right, I'm going to carry on reading, and my videos are getting uploaded. They're taking forever. So yeah, I'm just going to keep on reading. I do not know how this is going to go. Suspicious. Suspicious. Okay, so it's literally just a couple pages on. And also, what the fuck? So Hairbush is the teacher who has been in contact with the Werners about the fact that this kid looks like their dead son. And he's like, hey, come on over. And he's like, oh, do I want to go over to the house? Do I not? And then he says, Hairbush let slip that you are related to the Werners. They probably want to... He's like, what the fuck? I don't know anything about this. Also, like, what? What? This teacher is insane. Why does this kid know more about it than this kid if he's the one that is in some way related? This is insane. Oh, this is insane. It's insane. This is crazy. This is mad. I'm loving it. It's so good. So I have now finished The Heart of Thomas by Moto Hagio. And I read the section at the end as well. That's by Rachel Thorne. While I've been waiting on my videos to upload onto my YouTube channel. So yeah, I got to the end. And how many pages is that? 515, 516. Yeah, 516 pages. So it's a tome. It is a proper big old thick boy. And how do I feel about it? I don't know. Once again, adults doing things that they probably shouldn't be. We got a lot more, of the conclusions of what we think was going on. Um, Things to do with Oscar's background and what Julie ends up deciding. Do I think it's the right choice for him? No, no. It involves religion. I feel like therapy would be a better choice than religion. Because religion's also part of why he has the thoughts and feelings that he has. But yeah, there's lots of themes in this. I kind of find it interesting. Slightly ambiguous ending. but look at that gorgeous art. Isn't it great? Love it. So yeah, it very much was dramatic and I love how they get told that the headmaster's needing help is kind of touch and go. So of course they're saying, oh, we need to make sure that all of the boys know that they have to be really quiet tonight. No rowdiness, no nothing. So of course of course Eric comes bursting into the cafeteria, goes right up to Julie and tells him that he has to go to Oscar and be with him. He needs him. And of course starts a screaming match. I'm like, he's so dramatic. He's so over the top. I could never be around someone so over the top. It's just everything is just but I guess that's what was fun and what was entertaining and what I liked about it. So yeah, it was lots of twists and turns. The whole thing about him visiting the family, that was played out well, I think, for him, because Eric basically was like, no, I will not be your substitute dead child. And no, I will never be visiting you again, even though it turns out that we are actually family related. You can F off. Yeah, there was a lot of things. I love the themes that are being explored, although I'm not such a huge fan of the necessary conclusion. But things like what happened to Oscar and what happened to Julie, what's happened to Eric. They're all like it's all trauma. And Thomas, of course. Of course we shouldn't forget Thomas. It's so the conclusion of it is not to my taste, and the way that it ends for Julie in terms of his way of processing. I don't think he is. I feel like he's kind of running away and running to religion, which isn't going to help him. And then it's like they're only like 14, 15 years old anyway. They're young. This is very heavy stuff for a bunch of kids. But I have finished it now. Yay! But this video is going to be really boring. I do have a couple more one-shots that I need to read. But I don't know if I really want to read them. I'm not going to manage to finish them by. But yeah, so this is the end of Heart of Thomas, which is my buddy read with Katie. And I've not done anything except for read it today. I haven't even tidied my house that much. I have filmed and I've edited and I've been exporting videos and stuff. I do have some more videos I need to edit, so I could do that this evening. It's still quite bright out because it's but it is quite late. It's after 8, so it's pretty much me for the night. This might be a really boring video. So yeah, I do have other things to read, but I don't think so. Yeah, I wonder what Katie and Bazaar thought about this. I'm glad I finally got it read. but I think I enjoyed the process now that it's actually finished. I'm looking back on it going, eh. but it's there's parts of it that I just really, really enjoy. It does make me want to go and watch the Song of Wind and Trees, the Uta, or the Poem of Wind and Trees, depending on the translation. I kind of want to watch that because that definitely has a lot of shades of this as well. Why have we not got that in English? That, I feel like that would be one that we should have in English. And I did really enjoy the note at the end talking about the importance of this as something that helped develop shoujo manga. And I feel like a lot of people do forget that. The insentient stages of shoujo manga as we know it was inherently linked to what we now consider to be BL, boys love manga. That the two are intrinsically linked, and that those, you know, who read shoujo and are dismissive of BL don't really understand what shoujo is, because BL is so inherently part of shoujo, due to the fact that the themes being explored, the type of audience, the demographics, those working on it, and what it means to produce these works, both hand in hand go against what is a male patriarchy. So I feel like it's really important that we got this, and I'm really glad that everyone else is now able to get a copy, even though they're probably quite expensive. And I do wonder if it's any different from what mine looks like. So yeah, there was a couple of little errors as well, which I was really surprised about. Maybe they fixed them. So for me, there was a couple that I could spot in this. Needed a bit more proofreading. Anyway, yeah, I'm happy I finally read it. It's now off my TBR, and a 500-page one is a chunky boy. So yeah, pretty good. Happy about that then. Happy about this. So yeah, I guess a very boring vlog, but and I have no idea what I'm going to put on my thumbnail because I didn't do anything or go anywhere. On that cat's back again, but on the other side. How annoying. So yeah, I don't really have anything else to say, so this is probably going to be a really boring video because I didn't do anything. I didn't go anywhere. I didn't even eat a lot of different things. I am going to eat something now though, even though it's 8:30. So always when I feel like I don't have anything in my house, do I end up creating really nice and healthy dinners. It's so weird. I was like, oh, I've only got some noodles and an egg. That's it. And I haven't had any of that today. So what I've made are like pizza pockets. So I had some pita bread in my freezer, and I had different kinds of cheese, a lot of goat's cheese and some nice like chive and onion cheese as well. So there's no tomato in this, but there is mushroom and onion and olive and jalapeno, salami, which always gives the smell of pizza to me, because we grew up having pizza with salami, not pepperoni. And I still had some of the salad left over. So yeah, it's actually ended up being a really nice looking dinner. Really late at night, way later than I should be. But it's fine. I don't have to work until 3-ish tomorrow, so I can have a late dinner and go to bed late. I was in the middle of editing, but I think I'm going to eat this, watch some more Plan D because I'm behind. Maybe some Alaskan Simple Living, and then finish off doing the editing for my video and see if we can get it uploaded tomorrow. So yeah, that's my plan for this evening. I am very much in need of some food, so I will end this video here. Thanks so much for watching to the end of this. I hope Katie enjoyed it. I hope Bazaar enjoyed it. I certainly did. This is one of the better ones that we've read, and it was really interesting and entertaining and crazy and messy AF, and yet so dramatic, melodramatic, that it was worth reading. So it was a fun day, actually. I am going to be back to work tomorrow. Boo. Thanks so much for watching to the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I36581. I make videos about BL manga, yaoi, female romance, and all that good stuff. And take care. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.